Hello, my name is Leighton Hellander, and this is my submission for our summative assignment in Intro to Interpreting. I've chosen an episode of Friends to analyze different conversation styles, and my episode is Season 2, Episode 22, which is titled The One with Two Parties. Here's my first scene that I want to analyze.
Shannon Cooper.
Whoa. No Shannon Cooper.
Why not her?
Because she steals stuff.
Or maybe she doesn't steal stuff and Joey just slept with her and never called her back.
Joey, that is horrible.
Hey, I liked her. All right? Maybe too much. I don't know. I guess I just got scared.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I didn't think anyone would buy that. Okay.
So what I find interesting about this scene is how Joey uses two different conversation styles with two different characters or different groups, where he responds to Chandler in a indirect way in order to cover up the fact that he does not want this girl invited to the party. And when he's confronted on this, he changes his conversation style from indirect into manipulative in order to get his way and gain sympathy. The next part I want to look at is in scene 2, where they are trying to figure out a birthday party for Rachel.
Dr. Green. Oh my God, it's Rachel's dad. What are you doing here?
What, the father can't drop by to see the daughter on her birthday?
No, the father can. But, since I am the roommate, I can tell you that she's not here, and I'll pass along the message, okay? So, bye-bye.
Oh, you're having a party!
No, not a party. Just a surprise gathering of people Rachel knows. This is Phoebe and Chandler and Joey.
I'll never remember all of that. So, what's the deal? Rachel comes home, people pop out and yell stuff, is that it?
So what's interesting about this scene is how there are two different conversation styles that are at play here, where Monica is trying to be indirect in order to kind of hint at the fact that she does not want Rachel's dad there. Whereas Rachel's dad is being also in a way indirect, but he's being direct in that he wants to enter. So these two different conversation styles are not understood by the other one, or maybe even just ignored. And where Rachel's dad just enters the apartment. This causes conflict as the rest of the people have to try and fix the issue afterwards. Later on, we have this scene where we can see some different conversation styles between Rachel and Ross.
Both of them are here? Both of them are here?
Well, we could count again.
I can't believe this is happening.
You know what? This is ridiculous, okay? This is your birthday. This is your party. I say we just put them all together, and if they can't deal with it, who cares?
I do.
That's who.
Look, are you going to be okay?
Well, I have to be. I don't really have a choice. I mean, I could look at the bright side. I get 2 birthday parties and 2 birthday cakes.
Well, actually, just one birthday flan.
What?
So, this scene is another example of two different conversation styles being used in order to solve a conflict, where we can see Rachel is being direct and assertive, whereas Ross maybe tries to be assertive but ends up being submissive in a way to react to Rachel's outbursts or conflict. He is trying to de-escalate the situation, and the conflict ends up being resolved. In case there's clarification needed on the scene, the plot here is that Rachel is having 2 birthday parties in 2 different rooms, and her parents have recently gone through a divorce. So her mom is in one party and her dad is in the other, and they're trying to keep it a secret that each other parent is there. This is the next scene I want to analyze between Ross and Rachel's dad.
Dr. Green? So, how's everything in the vascular surgery game?
Not a game, Ross. A woman died on my table.
I'm sorry. See, that's the good thing about my job. All the dinosaurs on my table are already dead.
Listen, you guys, I don't mean to be.
So this scene here is kind of humorous in a way. The issue here is that two conversation styles have two different signals, and they're being unsuccessful. Where we can see Ross is trying to use humor to relate in a way to Rachel's dad, but Rachel's dad is not in that sort of mood. He's very serious and maybe doesn't understand the signals being used or just doesn't appreciate them, and this causes a conflict between the two. Here's another scene that I want to analyze showing Rachel's mom and Rachel's dad.
Oh,
Yeah, like a chimney.
oh. Big smoker. Big smoker. In fact, I'm gonna go out into the hallway and fire up this bad boy.
Are you wearing my glasses?
Yes? I was just warming up the earpieces for you.
Is that one of my cigarettes?
Yeah. Yes, it is. I was just moistening the tip.
Okay, just taking the trap.
So in the scene, another funny scene is where Ross is trying to be assertive in one room in order to hide the fact that Rachel's dad is in the same building. So he's assertive with Rachel and Rachel's mother, but as soon as he enters into the hall and sees Rachel's dad, he immediately switches to a submissive conversational style because he knows he's guilty and he wants to hide the fact, or maybe make it humorous, or just he's awkward and doesn't know how else to respond, so he becomes submissive. This is the last scene that I have chosen, which also includes Rachel's mom and Rachel's dad, both in different situations talking about different things.
All he cares about is his stupid boat.
You work and you work and you work on a boat.
He always ridiculed my pottery classes.
And you sand and you varnish.
But when all is said and done, he still drinks out of the mugs.
One night for yoga at the bridges of Madison County.
The scotch, the cigarettes.
The bonsais and the chihuahua.
I may have only been in therapy for 3 weeks now, dear, but
What the hell does she want with half a boat?
This is the last conversation style that I have chosen to analyze. And I think this one is funny. It kind of has like realistic tones to it, like this is the sort of thing that would happen in real life. But the example that I chose to explain this is where there are two different conversations with two different goals, two conflicting goals, where Rachel talks with the mother, and the mother has her own issues on how the father is spending his time, how Rachel's father is spending his time, how much he complains about all these things, whereas Rachel's dad is doing the same thing but from a different perspective. They both have the goal to make the other one look bad, but in that way they're conflicting. So this was my episode that I chose to analyze. Thank you so much for watching.